Moving on to regular sleep. Dreams. Dreams, yeah. Dreams is basically scientifically explained. They happen most often during REM, which is the deepest stage of sleep. This stage makes up to 20 to 25% of adult sleep and occurs in intervals that can last anywhere from a few minutes to 30 minutes. Did you know, like, dreams are actually really, really short?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, which is funny, because, like, it feels like, yeah, like, it's short, but, like, it feels like once you slept, like, that dream, like, kind of started, but, like, no, that's, like, I feel like when you remember your dreams, I feel like that's, like, coming towards when you're gonna wake up. I don't know, like, I don't know how dreams sleep really works, because, like,
yeah, well, it says here, like, you cycle through REM sleep a number of times during the night, and if you happen to wake up in the morning during that stage of sleep, a dream may seem fresher in your mind. So you might, I think it's, for me also, it's very common to go through REM, like in the morning, kind of like closer to the end of my sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, the dreams last only minutes, and that's why I think you have multiple dreams.
Yeah. Most of all the dreams I have, like, they always feel so real.
Yeah, me too. Have you had those dreams where, like, you think you're awake and you're going throughout your day? I'm gonna guess no.
I don't think that deep, no.
Because that happens to me sometimes.
That's scary.
Especially when, like, I don't know, like, there's been a theory, not a theory, or I guess maybe a theory or a saying that your dreams is another universe.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Yeah, because you spend so much time in there, in your dreams.
Yeah, like, I've heard that some dreams, like, I don't know about all of them, but some of your dreams, it, like, I read that it accidentally shows you the parallel universe. Like, it was a post and it said exactly that.
Yeah.
And I don't believe like every single dream that you have that, like, it's a parallel universe, but, like, some or a few dreams that you have, like, it's a parallel. Just you don't really know it. So, like, you've had lucid dreams.
Yes.
It only happened to me twice. The first time that I ever did it, it was when I was having a nightmare.
Oh, was it the one with the
Michael Myers?
Yeah. I can't remember his name. Where you were being chased, right?
I don't know when I had that dream, but I remember as if it was just yesterday. I don't think I'll ever forget that dream because I feel like that's the first time I ever had a lucid dream. So it was like, it was really weird. Like, I was in, like, in a crowded area. But, like, it felt like I was the only one that knew that I was the one being chased. Oh, no, I remember now. So, yeah, I was in a crowded area. There was like a man, like, I was supposed to have, like, a deal with him, but I don't know what the deal was, but I didn't want to go through with it. But he threatened me and said, like, if you don't do it, how I'll free Michael Myers to kill you. I don't know what the deal was, but I guess it was bad to the point where, like, no, like, I'd rather be chased than...
Oh,
Like, I guess it was that bad.
Oh my goodness.
Like, I don't remember what the deal was. But I guess it was that bad to the point where, like, I'd rather face him then.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what the other was. So yeah, he unleashed him.
Mm-hmm.
And I ran. Like, he gave me, like a 2-minute head start. So I ran. But it was, like, one of those, like, when you... It's one of those moments when, like, you're running, but you feel like you're running so slow.
Yeah. Oh.
It was, like, those type of runnings.
Like you're running with wet pants or something.
What?
like, have you ever... Wait. Let me explain.
What?
Let me explain.
What?
Let me explain.
I was just gonna...
Let me explain. Okay. Have you ever, like, been thrown into the water? Like, in real life?
Never
while you're
with
wearing
my
full
clothes. No.
Really? Okay, never mind. Because that's happened to me before. Like, where I'm wearing jeans. But it was, like, when we were younger, when we'd wear, like, those thicker kind of jeans. Like, not legging, like, not jeggings or, like, the ones that are not stretchy. Denim, like, denim.
Uh-huh.
And you would be pushed into the water. And when you get out, everything's just heavy. And, like, your pants are dragging you down. And so when you're trying to, like, walk, when you're trying to, like, when you're trying to, like, walk or whatever, it's so heavy you can't. And, yeah, anyway, so that was just
I was just gonna compare as if, like, you have weights or chains, like, that's pulling you back or so.
The pants are the weights. Okay, continue though. But yeah, that was just, I don't know. If that's ever happened to you before, comment that down, please. I'm not the only one in the world, please. Please.
Well, between you and me, you're the only one.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, it felt like I was running in slow motion. And then it did that skip thing where, like, 1 minute you're here and then the next you're like,
Yeah.
I was in a crowded area and I was, like, running through. I was basically pushing so many people out of my way because, like, bro, I don't want to die.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, and for some reason I see Lucy there. Lucy's my dog and she's a small dog, and I saw her running, and then, like, I went up the stairs, and that's when I stopped. That's when I realized, like, this is, like, the lucid part. That's when I came aware that I'm dreaming, that I'm awake in my dream.
Probably because you saw Lucy.
Probably. And I was like, wait, I have to go back and, like, get her, because if I don't, she'll die, and I didn't want that. And that's when the whole freaking room was empty. It wasn't crowded anymore. And, like, it was pitch black. Like, it was dark. Like, I could not see anything. So, like, I went back downstairs. It was basically, like, it looked like a basement. Like, dark as a basement, empty like a basement. And even though I couldn't see anything, I knew he was in there.
Oh, no.
Like, I felt like he was in there. And I was like, I have to go get her, but I know if I go in there, I'm gonna die. Because I know he's in there. So, like, that's when I thought, I just kept thinking about Lucy. Like, I pictured her, and, like, I visualized her, and then, like, she was in my arms. Like, she appeared in my arms. And then, like, that's when I went upstairs. I kept running, and then I escaped. That was the first time that's ever happened. Like, I was in control of my dreams.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't... Like, I don't know how lucid dreams works, but it only happened to me twice. But I think with me, in lucid dreams, I can only I can only like change the like how the dream ends. I can't change it like, okay, I realize I'm dreaming about this. Let me dream about this instead. Like people say that you can change your entire dream into something else instead. I can't do that. I don't know how to do that. I didn't even know how to lucid dream until that point. But I heard that you can like train your mind into doing that.
You can also train yourself too. I don't know how, and I kind of want to try it. Where you can have an out-of-body experience.
I'm kind of scared to try that.
Actually leave your house and go out. Like you're flying out into like the world kind of thing.
I'm kind of, I don't know, like, you know, when I think about stuff like that and actually like doing it, I just keep thinking about Insidious.
Oh my god! I got chills. No. Why did you have to ruin my fun? I want to start crying. My tears are coming out. No. I want to start crying.
Oh my god.
You're on the floor. Oh my god. No. I don't think I'll ever try that anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I hate that movie. I was forced to watch it when I was like, I think 11.
What?
12.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot that Insidious is that old.
Yeah. And then I had to walk home with my sister in the dark.
Oh.
It was horrible. I did not sleep for a week, okay? Anyway,
Oh my god. That was awesome.
yeah. Okay. I had to pause it for a little bit. We were dying. Okay, so
yeah, that's what I always think about whenever I even think about doing that. The whole, what's it called? Like outer body experience.
Yeah.
To be honest, like I looked up on how to do it, and like you basically have to kind of meditate.
Yeah. It's a deep form of meditation.
And to be honest, like low key, like I wanted to do it, but then I thought like, well, what if something bad happens though? Because I don't know actually what happens. Like I don't know how dreams work. Like I don't know if like you're in somehow like in a different world, or I don't know. But like that I wouldn't really want to mess with.
Well, I wanted to try it. Now I don't think I'll even think about it.
I mean, have you looked up reviews on how people saw, or if they had a good experience or a bad one or whatever?
No, I don't think I actually have. I don't think I really looked it up or anything.
I think
like
you
that.
can. And if it's all good, then like you can try it.
Okay. I'll think about that. I'll go and look at some reviews and see if anybody gets possessed in some kind of way. Damn, I just wanted to like visit my friends in their dreams.
Like SpongeBob?
I don't think I've seen that.
There's like an episode where like SpongeBob visits everyone's dreams and kind of messes their dreams up.
Okay, yeah, I want to do that.
And then like they go to their house and like wakes him up and say like, SpongeBob, will you do us a favor and like get out, like leave us from our dreams, like don't like stay out of our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, isn't it bad enough that we do with you all day?
Oh my god. Sounds like something Squidward would say.
Yeah, it was Squidward. Yeah.
I said Skidward.
Squidward. Squidward.
Skidward. Mm-hmm.
And then Patrick comes into the room and be like, does anybody have a quarter? But
let's look at the psychological part of dreams, maybe. I mean, I already talked about my hallucination dreams, right? Or not hallucination, but...
Do you remember your recent good dream?
I don't think I've had recent good dreams. I've only had a recent, like, scary-ish dream. Well, actually, there was... No. The one dream I was going to tell you. So, in this dream, it's so weird. Because, like, I can remember some of it now, but not a lot of it. But I know I was dreaming about something else before this. But I had somehow ended up, like, outside of a stadium or something. And I'm, like, talking to Rihanna and, like, Lady Gaga. And I see their faces, but differently. Like, they have, like their lips are dry. You know, like, it's kind of, like, not scabby, but it gets dry and it gets flaky kind of thing. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, though, their lips were like that. They had bags under their eyes, kind of, you know. And they just looked exhausted kind of thing. And they were, like, telling me, like, the warnings of performing or something like that, I think is what they were saying or something. But they were telling me, like...
You told me about this one.
No, I haven't talked about this one yet. Or maybe?
It sounds familiar.
Maybe I texted it to you.
No,
yeah, I did text it to you. I did text it to you. Let me just pick up my phone.
Wait, where did you text it?
Maybe I can read it from, like...
Wait, where did you text it from me?
On, like, text. Regular text.
Regular?
Yeah. I don't think it was Instagram or Messenger.
Well, while I find it, you keep telling me.
Yeah, so it was something like that where I was talking to them, and I know Lady Gaga was telling me something about, like, don't hold the mic up too close to your lips because it will start to rip off, like, parts of your skin, or it'll start to make your lips kind of raw. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll work on that. And then I, like, end up in the crowd, but on the stage. And I have the, like, ear mic, or the face mic. And then I have a regular mic that I'm holding on to.
Yeah, keep. I'm listening.
Okay, by the way, this is not me farting.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the couch. Couch has leather. As I keep moving. So I'm, like, holding the mic, and I'm up on the stage, and I'm, like, talking to people, like, slightly below me. Like, they're not completely below me. Like, they're only, like, a foot or two below me. And I'm talking to them, and we're, like, laughing, you know. They're asking me questions, and I'm, like, answering sarcastically, and I'm laughing and all that. And I remember, like, I look up around me, and I could see myself on a huge screen. But it's, like, seconds between of what I'm reacting to and then what it's going on. I don't know. It was just very interesting how I was, like, in that. It was so cool. It was, like, I don't know how to explain. It was a really cool moment. And then after that, I end up... So you can't find it?
I can't.
No, I swear I texted it to you. But I ended up, like, leaving. Like, we're leaving. I think I'm going with my sister or something, and we're, like, leaving, and we get into this car, and I guess, like, we were, like, in LA or something, and we start trying to leave, but there's so much traffic, and then it sounds weird, but, like, there was, like, people trying to look for my dad and, like, end him kind of thing. Oh. And so we're trying to, like, drive off, and my dad's the one driving too, and we're trying to drive off far away, and we can't, like, we're trying to get away from people. And as we're leaving, it turns, like, my dad becomes my mom, and now we're at, like, some kind of like, now we're, like, in Orem kind of area, like, do you know where damn it, what's that place called? Apollo? like a Polo Burgers.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we're like in that area, and there's like another building next to it that looks like a barn. So it seems like we're in that area, and then my mom tries to reverse, but then she continues reversing that we're about to hit I don't know how to speak. What's it called?
Pole?
No, it's a banqueta, but I don't know how to say it in English.
Like
The struggles
like
of
ramp?
bilingualism. The struggles of bilingualism.
Like a ramp?
Not a ramp. It's the thing that you walk on. People walk on.
Um,
It's like concrete and it's white, kind of usually most of the time.
not a sidewalk.
Yeah, sidewalk. It was a sidewalk.
Sidewalk?
It was a sidewalk. Anyway, so we're about to hit a sidewalk, and then I turn back to like.
Oh my god!
I know.
Oh
And I'm trying to turn back to like where my mom was in the driver's seat, but she's no longer in the driver's seat. She's in the passenger seat where I was actually at, but now I'm behind her, and we end up passing the driver. Like we end up hitting like the sidewalk, and then my mom like it switches back, and then it goes to my sister, and I'm in the back, and then we start driving off onto like some kind of highway or whatever, and there's a lot of cars, and there was already like so much crashes because of what happened earlier with the reversing and not being able to stop or whatever. And we're going and we're trying to we're trying to go fast, and so we're going side to side, you know, like when you're trying to pass cars like over and over. And then we somehow end up under you know those machines like caterpillars
Uh-huh.
that they use for like they're called caterpillars or whatever, cats or whatever. So my sister tries to go in it or under it to get past it, but then it goes shorter at the end, and so we can't. So we have to stay at the same speed and the same like where it goes so that we don't get killed. And yeah, so somehow we get out of that, and now we're at a house, not our house, but like it's a house, an old one, kind of like a wooden house that we're at. And I'm at like at the top and a balcony, and I'm up there trying to look for something, and then I see one of my friends, like a guy friend, who like we're supposed to sneak out or something. No, not like that, but we're supposed to like sneak out or something, and I'm like, I can't, there's too many cobwebs, like I don't want to move from here. So he takes off his shirt, and he like, again, not like that, but he takes off his shirt. And he's like trying to give it to me, saying like, here, put this over you so that you don't get caught with the cobwebs. I'm like, I think it's too late. I think that they're already coming down. And when I said that, I can't stop thinking about it. Spiders, but like not regular spiders. It was like, I don't know, spiders we don't see here. But it was like yellow, green, and they had lines on them, and it had a huge like body, like butt kind of thing, you know. I don't know. It was just really weird. It's like one of those spiders you'll see in the Amazon or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they were tiny. A spider is never too tiny, but they were like coming down everywhere. And I'm like trying to like, and I actually started freaking out in my dream, and I like started like trying to run and find a place to like leave or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that's as far as I can remember that I went into.
Dreams are just so weird. It's like why do we have them?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, you can like search it up like through like Google or whatever, but it's like, why though? Like, why do we have dreams? And there's people that don't even have dreams, or can't even remember their dreams.
I hate it when I don't dream. It just feels weird. It's like, what did I do?
Or maybe like we do dream, it's just we can't remember. So it's like, I didn't dream last night, but little do I know I did, just I can't remember at all. It's like a movie in your mind.
Have you ever felt in your dream?
Felt?
Yeah, felt, tasted.
Yeah.
I've had, like, I don't know, a lot of my dreams. The one that I remember the most, like, maybe my first dream or a memorable dream that I remember feeling someone or, like, touching them. That sounds horrible. But, um,
Don't make it sound like
I
that.
I know, but it's me. You know it's me, and I always do that.
You're making them think like that.
I know. I'm sorry. I really am sorry, but this is just me. Accept me. Accept me for who I am. Yeah.
Which is your mind is always in the gutter.
Yeah. Not always, okay. Sometimes I'm just like, what? I really am something like that. Anyway, so I think this was back in like middle school when I was like a directioner. I had like One Direction, you know. I was like, I'm gonna marry Zayn Malik someday, you know. I was such a loser. Now I'm like, I'm gonna marry BTS someday. So the fangirl never changed. It's just the fandom changed.
Yeah.
Anyway, so in this dream, I guess I was walking up a hill or something like that, and we were like at a swimming pool or something. I don't know. It was weird. Anyway, so I know I'm running up to like Zayn. Sounds so weird. But I'm like running up to him, and it felt like normal running. Like I'm actually like living this. And I get to him and I hug him, and I smelled like a cologne that I've never smelled before. I could feel the warmth of his neck like on my ear, and then I could feel his shirt, like the shirt, you know, when you hug someone you like feel like how the texture of the shirt, and I could feel his arms around me too.
You dreamt about Zayn?
I know, right?
Yeah, I bet there's so many freaking One Direction big ass fans are like so freaking jealous of you right now.
I'm pretty sure they've had their own dreams too.
I've had dreams about celebrities, but it's always like the pair. Like if it's like about a couple from like a TV show.
Oh.
Like it's always about them.
Oh. Like you interact with them?
No, like them interacting with each other. So I feel like I'm watching TV.
Oh.
Basically.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've never interacted with a celebrity in your dream?
Mm-mm.
I feel kind of lucky. Comment if you ever had a feeling, like if you ever had like that where you interact with like someone. Because I've had dreams also with like BTS where I've actually like I'm talking to them, I meet them, I actually like I remember in one of my dreams, I don't know, maybe it was last year or something, but I like actually shook their hand, you know, and I actually hugged them, and the same thing what happened with Zayn was I was able to feel like their warmth, feel the texture of the shirt, and like, you know.
I think like the closest thing I've ever interacted was that it would be in the show world, but I'm not in the dream as myself. I'm in it as the main character.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like, and I'm kind of like changing things up a bit.
Ah, so you went back into the episode and changed it because you didn't like it.
No! Don't put words in my mouth, no! But like, yeah, like I'm like in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Just as like the main character or whatever.
Oh man, I would hate to be in Attack on Titans. Oh man, I would hate to be in Attack on Titans, cause
why?
Well, you're not an anime kind of person. You won't understand unless you watch like the trailer or something of it. But it's basically Titans, like huge ass human thingies that like to eat smaller humans, and this your face, I swear. And the smaller humans are trying to kill them or whatever. Anyway, a lot of them die. And so that's why I would hate to be playing Eren or Mikasa. I would for sure die. I would be eaten by a titan.
Have you ever dreamt about something and it actually happened in real life?
I guess? Like deja vu?
Let's say like you dreamt something, like a situation of your like everyday current reality life,
Mm.
and then later on it happens.
Well, there's this thing with me and my siblings is that we kind of dream the future. Like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But we dream something in like a way where it's like, even if it's symbolic,
Oh,
and
okay.
then it comes true after a couple years. Usually mine happened after 2 years. So I recently dreamt about BTS like last year, I think, or maybe a couple months ago. So hopefully in 2 years, the situation will come true. And another thing I also noticed is like when my dreams are very vivid, like that, they tend to come true.
I wish mine were like that.
I wish that Zayn one was like that. I'm just kidding.
Or have you ever, you and another person dream of the same thing?
Yeah, me and my sister, like when I dream something like, of a certain moment, and then she tells me later like, oh, I dreamt something similar to that in 2 years usually, or like earlier, it will come true. For example, before my sister-in-law, before she got pregnant with my niece, me and my sister had dreamt of a baby. I've also dreamt of my siblings too. Before my mom became pregnant with, I dreamt about babies. I actually dreamt about twins too. And when we were wondering about my brother's gender, I dreamt about a baby and that we were saying that it was a boy. That I were like, because I had like, oh, did you change the baby's diaper yet? And we're like, no, he's still dirty, so we need to change him. But I said he, and it was before we even knew. My mom was like, she was a couple of months pregnant, I think. That's when we found out, and then later on we found out it was a boy. And the same like with before she got like announced she was pregnant. Me and my sister, like I think it was like a year and a half before that she got pregnant, that we dreamt about a baby girl, or I dreamt about a baby girl. And then most recently, she just got pregnant, right? And before we found out about the gender of the baby, I dreamt about a baby. I actually dreamt about twins, so I'm interested, like if there's another child coming around. Mm-hmm. But all I know is that I was having one kid, and I dreamt of a boy, a baby boy, and she's gonna have a baby boy.
Wow.
Yeah. But like these are the ones like I actually like felt the baby. I'm holding the baby.
Me and my cousin Andres, we had the same dream. It was weird because like I was here, like in Utah,
mm-hmm.
and I dreamt that like he was driving his dad's truck. Like he was like learning how to drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could tell that he was nervous and like scared or like whatever. Yeah, like that's the only thing I can remember. And then like I texted him when I woke up, and I was like, "Hey, I had a weird dream last night about you. You were driving your dad's truck, and like you were kind of like learning how to drive." And then he texted me back and saying like, "Bro, like I had the same dream."
Yeah.
So like I thought it was really cool that he and I had like the same dream, which is funny because like we were in different states at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wasn't visiting, or like I was home and he was home, and like
mm-hmm.
like our minds kind of
mm-hmm.
connected in a way. Which I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty weird. Don't bring up anything paranormal for this. I will.
What?
Oh my god! I was like, oh no.
Remember that you had that dream about me in high school that I almost died?
Oh yeah, was it the one where you got stabbed?
I was injured.
Yeah, I think.
And there was like a helicopter that you were trying to get me into or something.
It's been a long time.
Dude, that day, like, I remember that day, like, it was during lunch, and I was going to meet up with someone, and, like, I saw you were about to get out of the line because you just got your food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went up to you just, like, to say hi and something and stuff like that, and then you were like, wait, come here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you had that worried, like, nervous type look.
Yeah.
And then, like, you just hugged me, and then you told me that you had that dream. And I was telling you, like, I'm okay. Like, I'm alive.
Mm-hmm. I think it was the one where you... If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's the one where you got stabbed. In, like, the side.
Mm-hmm.
But, like I said, like, my dreams are so vivid. They feel so real that, like, you know...
Well, that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if we think about now... You kind of get stabbed. Like I said,
your like mind's head, like it's like a whole another world, honestly.
Yeah, I feel weird now.
Why?
I don't know. Just talking about this, and you bringing up serious.
It's your fault. You keep thinking of it.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes my dreams are like warnings or something. So whenever I do have like, if I ever hit you up and I'm like, hey, how are you doing? Unless we're close friends, I probably had a bad dream about you and I'm just checking in on you. Because that usually happens.
Do you believe every dream that you have has a meaning in it?
Oh, yeah.
I believe that.
It may be weird, but I feel like it has a meaning in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to go through and look up like meanings behind dreams, but I think that's already too late. It's like it's getting late. So yeah, this was a very fun topic, very interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could like do part 2 on this or something.
Probably, yeah. I feel like we can go on and on about it.
We probably could go on. We could go hours on it.
Like dreams, nightmares, sleep paralysis, all of it. It's just like...
We're like an hour into this.
Yeah.
This is probably our longest episode. Too bad we didn't do a video. It's okay though. It's okay. Well, I guess we've discussed everything that we wanted to talk about in this episode of Feel Free. We definitely opened our minds.
Oh yeah.
We definitely...
Opinions and our dream experiences.
I felt the vibes. I didn't want to.
You still love me.
I love you. Okay, I love you. We'll see. If I start experiencing later. Just kidding.
Hey, it's up to you if you decide to do those things, alright?
Yeah. This is it. Okay, this is...
So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, share your dream experiences, nightmares, good dreams, sleep paralysis, or lucid dreams, what dreams mean to you, what you think of it.
Also comment what you want us to talk about next time too.
Yeah. Feel free to share this with your friends and family.
And if you've gone this far listening to us, thank you.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You have absolutely no idea how much this means to us. So, Thank you. Well, this was Feel Free. I'm Liz.
I'm Andrea.
And we will see you next time.